Welcome to this short video on detoxing and weight loss, in which we'll briefly look at whether a detox program would be right for you. Well, you'll recently have heard and read much about the benefits of detoxing. It seems that celebrities all over the Western world are falling over themselves to promote this or that program aimed at cleansing the body of harmful toxins. All kinds of claims are made about such programs, from curing irritable bowel syndrome to rejuvenating your skin cells. And yes, they even claim to help you lose weight. But do they work, and would a detox program work for you? Well, just to confuse you, expert opinion is divided. Broadly speaking, the scientific establishment points to the sparsity of evidence for the claims made. They point out that human organs such as the liver, the kidneys and colon are all designed to cleanse the body of toxins naturally, and there's no evidence to suggest that they don't continue to function perfectly normally. On the other hand, the practitioners of alternative remedies, as well as many independent health and fitness professionals, point to the problems caused by our increasingly unhealthy lifestyles, which undermine the ability of huge numbers of people either to follow a program of physical activity or devise and stick to a balanced diet. And of course it's these two things that produce the explosion of obesity we're all now so familiar with. So with all these conflicting claims, who do you believe, and what does it all mean for you? Well, in a way, both opinions reflect part of the truth. Of course, the human body is a miracle of biological efficiency, and it does all the things the scientists tell us. The trouble is, the proliferation of convenience foods has added such a cocktail of chemical substances to our weekly diet that for most of the time you need a degree in food science to understand exactly what goes into the making of what you're eating. Furthermore, the dominance of the supermarkets, where everything is so readily available, is a constant temptation to overindulge. And if the ever-growing problem of obesity is anything to go by, overindulging is what we all do rather a lot of. Add to that the fact that so many of us simply don't get enough physical exercise, and it's hardly surprising that people have been looking for ways to supplement the natural functions of their bodies by turning to alternative methods of clearing out the system. As a result of all of this, detoxing, or cleansing, has become a valuable component in developing a more balanced lifestyle. You only have to look at what a typical detox program aims to achieve. For example, you're encouraged to eat fewer simple carbohydrates like sugar, potatoes and white rice, as well as less red meat, less alcohol and fewer dairy products. You're asked to drink less tea and coffee and more plain old water. You're asked to reduce the size of each main meal and to limit the amount of snacking you do. Okay, that might not sound like much fun, but the important thing is that it forces you to think more about exactly what you eat and drink, as well as what you buy when you go out shopping. You're invited to focus on your diet, not by going on a diet, but by making changes to what you eat that will benefit your health and well-being. And you don't have to do everything at once. In fact, gradual changes are highly recommended so that you can get used to each change you make and you're better able to live with it on a permanent basis. The aim should always be to design a program around your ability to cope with the changes involved. You should always take a measured approach, always get impartial advice before starting any program, whether for detoxing, dieting or exercising. But there's no reason in principle why detoxing shouldn't work for you, providing you adopt this careful, step-by-step approach. For more information about detoxing and weight loss generally, you might want to look up the following website: www.newweightlossremedy.com. I'll say that again: www.newweightlossremedy.com. And good luck with all your efforts.